Sean "Diddy" Combs, once one of the most influential names in music and entertainment, has been sentenced to 4 years and 2 months in federal prison after being convicted on 2 counts of transporting individuals for prostitution. The ruling marks a dramatic and emotional chapter in the life of a man who built an empire from humble beginnings, only to see it unravel in the face of serious accusations and public scrutiny. A fall from stardom standing before the court, Combs appeared a far cry from the confident mogul the world once knew. His voice trembled as he admitted to his wrongdoings, calling his actions disgusting, shameful, and sick. He begged the judge for mercy, not as a celebrity, but as a father, a son, and a man who claimed to be deeply remorseful for the pain he caused. "I know I've changed," he said. "Sometimes life shakes you so hard it forces you to become someone better." Judge Arun Subramanian, who presided over the case, acknowledged both sides of Combs' complex persona. He spoke of Combs' powerful impact on music, business, and the Black community, recognizing how he rose from tragedy, the violent death of his father, to inspire millions. But the judge made it clear that fame and philanthropy could not erase the damage done to his victims. "You abused the women you claim to love, physically, emotionally, and psychologically," the judge said. "You irreparably harmed 2 women, and you did it because you had the power and resources to keep it going." Along with the prison term, Combs was ordered to pay a $500,000 fine and serve 5 years of supervised release after completing his sentence. Emotional moments in the courtroom. The courtroom was heavy with emotion. Combs' children, family, and friends were present, many of them submitting heartfelt letters in his support. As his children took the podium to speak, Combs broke down in tears. "I've been humbled and broken to my core," he said, addressing them directly. "I lost my businesses, my career, and most of all, my self-respect. I hate myself right now." "You deserve better." He turned to his mother, his voice cracking. "You taught me better. You raised me better. I failed you, and I failed my community." Combs went on to personally apologize to Cassie Ventura, his former partner, as well as to another victim identified as Jane. "I want to personally apologize to Cassie Ventura for any harm I caused, emotionally or physically," he said. "I was sick from drugs. I lost control. I knew better, but I didn't seek help." The judge's final words before delivering the sentence, Judge Subramanian addressed Combs directly. "You have a universe of people who love you," he said, referencing the letters from Combs' family and supporters. "Let them lift you up now, just like you've lifted them up for so many years. You will have a chance to show your children and the world what real accountability and healing look like." But the judge also sent a strong message to society. A substantial sentence must be given to show that abuse against women will be met with real accountability. Mixed reactions and plans to appeal. Combs' defense attorney, Brian Steele, called the sentence un-American, arguing that the judge considered conduct the jury had already acquitted his client of. "It sends the wrong message," he said, vowing to appeal. The defense maintains that Combs was unfairly punished for crimes he was not convicted of, pointing out that he was found not guilty of the more serious charges of sex trafficking and racketeering. Meanwhile, advocates for victims of abuse expressed relief at the verdict. Eric Fudali, who represents several women suing Combs, said, "I hope this encourages other victims suffering in silence to come forward. Seeing someone as powerful as Combs held accountable shows that no one is above the law." Cassie Ventura's attorney Doug Wigdor echoed this sentiment, stating, "While nothing can undo the trauma caused by Combs, today's sentence acknowledges the impact of his actions. Cassie's courage has inspired many. A future beyond the sentence." Despite the grim outcome, Judge Subramanian reminded Combs that this doesn't have to be the end of his story. "There is a light at the end of the tunnel," he said. "This is a serious sentence, but you will have a life after prison." Combs' legal team says he plans to focus on rehabilitation, including mental health and substance abuse treatment. He has also expressed interest in continuing his work teaching and mentoring others, especially those trying to rebuild their lives after incarceration. As the court adjourned and Combs was led away, one could feel the weight of both tragedy and redemption in the air. A superstar fallen from grace, yet still holding on to the hope of becoming the man he once aspired to be.
For full video, click related link below or like and subscribe this channel.